Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Tuesday. And so today we are going to be continuing with our Start with a Sketch series that we're doing on Tuesdays. And I'm trying to decide if I want to continue to do this. Give me some feedback. I like it. I like the series a lot. And I'm thinking if you have your catalog, look on page 22 of your catalog. There are 22 sketches there. And I'm thinking I could just use a few of those. So I'm trying to decide if I want to continue it in May. If I do, I'll have it next Tuesday. If not, I'll change it up. Okay, so today we are going to continue with it. And I created this sketch right here. Okay, so there's our sketch for today. It's stripes with something in the center. 1, 3, I don't know, things. So all that being said, I am going to start stamping. I'm going to talk a lot today because tomorrow the catalog goes live. And I'm excited about that. And somebody's just now texting me saying that she just made her first set of cards. I'm excited. This is a person that I am just getting into stamping, and she's as excited as I am. So, anyway, getting a little sidetracked there. Sorry. Okay, so today I am going to show you my idea. I'm going to be using some embossing paste, okay, with a mask, a stencil, a mask that's retiring. And so I'm going to show you those masks. Unfortunately, we don't have any masks right now that will compete with these. That's in the new catalog, but I'm thinking in the new mini catalog when it comes out, there will be, but what do I know? Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. So let's get started. Okay, so today I have done some embossing paste, okay? And the mask, decorative mask that I chose was from Artistic Mix Decorative Masks. So there are 5 of these in the pack, and they're in the annual catalog. I don't know if they're still available. I mean, they should be, but they could be sold out. But they are still in the annual catalog until tomorrow. Today's the last day. Okay, so this is the one that I chose. You can see it. It'd be better if I put it against white. Okay, so what I did was I used my white embossing paste. I used my little spatula. Okay, so we still have white embossing paste. Should tell you that it dries out. If you open it and don't use it, it could dry out. Okay, so if you open it, start using it. Okay, so what I did was I laid this on top of my white cardstock. I used my embossing paste and I simply smeared it on top. I didn't want to do this live because it takes a while to dry. Not that long, but it does take a little bit to dry. Okay, so I smeared it on. And then now it's all ready to go. And I am going to actually do using some color onto this. We'll see how this goes. Hope it goes well. So the 5 colors that I chose: Azure Afternoon, Granny Apple Green, Bubble Bath, Calypso Coral, and Daffodil Delight. Okay, so those are my 5 colors. And I am going to start with my blending brushes. Okay, and I'm going to start in the center. And I'm going to use my Daffodil Delight first. Okay, so I'll use Daffodil Delight first. So I'm going to pick up the color with my blending brush. And like I said, I don't wash these. You probably heard me say that 100 times. I don't wash these when I'm done with them. I have a color that I stipulate. I only use yellow. Any yellow is fine. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in the center. Okay, and then I'm going to come with my next color, and the next color I'm going to use is Calypso Coral. So now I'm going to use my orange brush. So I'm just making stripes, just like on my sketch. Ooh, I'm liking it. I didn't know for sure how it would work with the embossing paste, but the embossing paste is nice and dry, so it's working well. My next color is Bubble Bath. So I have my pink, my light pink brush. So Bubble Bath is kind of pale, so I'm going to really burnish some color in here. Because it is a paler pink, but it goes so well with these colors. Okay, looking good. I might do a little more right here in the center. Just kind of overlapping. Okay, then my next color is Granny Apple Green. So I have my light green brush. So obviously I don't have 40 brushes, if you're wondering. Ooh, that's dark. It's okay. I think it'll look good. I only have, oh, I don't even know, maybe 20 brushes. I have one for brown, one for grays, black, and then all the colors. And then this one is I'm going to be using Azure Afternoon, and I'm going to use the dark blue brush. I'm going to blend these kind of in together, just like that. So it's sort of a rainbow, but it's really not a rainbow, okay? Because it's not all the same colors of the rainbow, right? But it's kind of a rainbow look. Okay, I'll show you another card that I made. I made actually 2 more cards, and I'll show you those when we're finished. Different techniques. Okay, so I'm going to put a little more yellow on here. I'm going to blend a little more yellow right here and blend these together a little more. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, so what I chose for my card base was Granny Apple Green. Don't ask me why. I just decided that would be a pretty color to start with. Do I have ink on here? I sure do. Hang on a second. Let's get our chamois and clean this. If I don't want ink on anything, I don't want it on. Okay, now I am going to go ahead. So, oh, I'm sorry, choking. So I actually cut this 4 by 5.5. So I want a little edge at the top and bottom, but I don't want edges on the side. I don't know, just the way I'm going to roll. And I'm going to go ahead and put a lot of adhesive on here because with that embossing paste, it does have a tendency to want to curl. Just telling you in advance, if you do it, you need to use a lot of adhesive when you put it down. Okay, so I am going to go this way. And I'm just going to, like I said, it's going to have a little edge at the top and a little edge at the bottom. Okay, I love it. I love it. Okay, but as my sketch showed, here I'll show you the sketch again. Here's the sketch. Okay, it showed the strips and then it showed something in the center, words or something. And so what I chose is Biggest Wish. This is retiring. I am so sad. Biggest Wish is retiring. So what I'm going to do is I am going to stamp Happy Birthday. And I might even stamp Happy Birthday Friend in black. So I'm going to stamp Happy first. I have my scraps here, so I'm going to stamp this on some scrap paper that I have handy. I'm just going to use Memento Black. So Memento Black pad is unavailable at this time, which is a shocker. I've never had that happen, but okay, there's Happy. Okay, so now I'm going to clean that. And I'm going to stamp Birthday. And if you haven't looked at the online exclusives, you need to do that because there are so many items on the online exclusives now. I mean, like tons of stuff. So if you are looking for things, then you're like, okay, I know that's not retired, but it's not in the catalog. I don't know where to go. Look there first for it. And I can help you if you're looking for something that you can't find. I can tell you if it's there or not. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp friend. I don't know if I'll use friend, but I might. Okay, all right, so we're done with that. Now I'm going to put this on so I don't put my hand in it. Get my scissors, and I'm just going to fussy cut this real quick. Okay, so while I'm fussy cutting, I'm going to talk to you. And do you remember back in December or January, I think it was late December, I talked to you about what is your word for the year? And mine was simplify. And I'm wondering what your word was and how it's going with your goal. I hate to say goal because really it wasn't really a goal. It was just kind of a fun thing to do. Simplify, I'm still working at it. Definitely a work in progress. I am trying to get rid of things. Simplify my life as far as clothes and just stuff, right? That we accumulate, that we don't use. Ugh. And somebody else might really enjoy it. So I am trying to get rid of things. And then another thing popped into my head. You know, I never stop thinking, right? My brain just won't shut down. I was thinking this. Do you embrace change? My goodness. I am not a change embracer. Recently, I've decided to embrace more the color of my hair. Maybe see if I'm going to like any of the gray that's popping through and see how that goes. Just talked to my hairdresser about it, and she's like, we can try it. So we'll see. I don't necessarily want to be fully gray, but, you know, that's what God had planned for my hair. Maybe I should go with it. So anyway, there's the hair. And then, you know, change as far as moving furniture. A lot of people like to move furniture all the time. I do not. I keep things the same. Paint color on your walls. Do you change that a lot? Or are you like me where you're like, I like what I have. Maybe I'll paint, keep the same color. Also, trying new foods. Do you like to try new foods? Are you open to changing your palate? Do you like to try new restaurants? Also, the new catalog. Where do you feel about the new catalog? It's definitely a change. Are you embracing that? Are you trying to adapt to the new look of it? Or are you fighting it? I kind of fought it in the beginning, but I'm really starting to embrace it now. The more I use it, the more I like it. So, okay. That's just a thought. Why don't you give me some of your feedback? Do you embrace change? Or are you a fighter? Look at that. So cute. Okay. I could pop these up, but I think I'm just going to use liquid glue. Ooh, not too much, Trevis. Ooh, I hope that doesn't squeeze out. Okay. Happy. And the reason I'm using liquid glue is because on embossing paste, it is texture, so it works best for me. Not saying that that dimensionals wouldn't work. It would work, I think, but this is really easy. Okay, and then I'm trying to decide as I'm doing this, do I want to add anything else? Okay, now I'm going to get my silicone craft sheet and I'm going to push on that and I'm going to make it stick. Okay, now I have a lot of embellishments that are retiring. Are you like me where you have a lot of embellishments that you haven't really used up? Might be time to start using up some of those embellishments because tomorrow there's new stuff coming out. Okay, that. I love it. It did squish out a little bit right there, but I think it's okay. Okay, so there is my card from my sketch. I'm going to make sure it's stuck before so probably what I'll do is I'll put a couple weights on here to make sure. Okay, so there's one card. Do I need some embellishments? Let's see. Look at these. But will it be too distracting? Will it be too much? Could be. I'm thinking these little green ones would be cute, but I'm not sure. I think I'm going to leave them off for now. I may add them later, but right now I'm loving it. Okay, so here's another idea I made. It was the same sort of idea, except this time I did all the sponging, right, the blending brushes, and then I came back with the paste. So I don't know if you can tell, but the paste is a little whiter because it was done last. And then what is this from, if you're wondering? It's two things that are retiring today. Last day, Dainty Delight dies, and this is Love for You dies. So this is Granny Apple Green, and this obviously is white. So there's another idea. And instead of putting it on green, this time I put it on, let's see, it needs a little trim. I put it on Bubble Bath. I don't like this little piece that's hanging over. Hang on a second. Trim this off a little. Okay. Got glue on my scissors, but that's okay. Okay, so we have that one. Now, here's another idea I made with some scraps. And I really like this card. Ta-da! This is done with scraps. And you're going to ask me what scraps, right? So this is a current stamp set that's sweetly scripted. Okay, so this is a current stamp set that's in the online exclusives. There's five sentiments. They're all long like that. But this paper is just scraps that I had. And fortunately, this paper is from a designer series paper that's going to be carried over, okay, to the new catalog. Unusual that they did that. But there's two different designer series papers. And if you can find them in the new catalog, can you please send it in a comment? And I will, the first person to find this designer series paper, and the thing is I did sponge this, so it's not going to be this color. So it's some gold, and it's this without the color on it. So if you, first person that finds it's going to get a little something sent to them. Okay, so this is my 3 cards with my sketch idea. 1, 2, and then today's. And they all look different, right? Because I used different sentiments, but they all have that same design. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. While I have you, I'm just going to talk quickly about an awesome recruiting special, okay, sign-up special that we have. And this is it. I hope there's not too much glare. Starting tomorrow through the month of May, if you want to sign up to be a demonstrator, you can get your starter kit for $99. Okay, so you're going to get $125 worth of product. Okay, and you also get as a bonus all of these things. These are in the new in colors. So you're going to get the 5 new in color pads, 5 packs of paper, the Stampin' Right markers, and a pack of the 6x6 designer series paper, the in color. So for all of you avid stampers out there that are interested in perhaps starting having a Stampin' Up! Demonstratorship, I would be interested in talking to you. Okay, and this is for the full month of May, so it's no rush tomorrow, but don't you love it? I love it. And the new in colors are awesome. So let's make some new videos for Friday, and I'll see you then. We'll be into May then. It will actually be May 3rd, so we will have a new video for Friday. See you soon. Bye.